for a berth in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On one, ready? 11 empty, 11 empty.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. Will go down as a gain of 6, and now 2 yards to go on third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Burrow looking to pass. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here into the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Burrow on play action. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
11.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Oh, they just set the tone right there. They always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Up the middle they go. Tompkins. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. But it's caught. Tompkins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice Nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Allen. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox from 3 yards out. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Now Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Dumps it off to Mixon. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
There you go. 11 MP.
Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here we go.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. And Burrow going to throw again. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. He finds his running back Mixon. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
I'll tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bills will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On play action, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 48 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? Let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that had been playing before win game 1?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. But it's a one-shot deal like the NFL. That's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To the air again, Burrow. Open net, it's complete to Higgins. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 53. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Tompkins, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And indeed, the flag is out. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, they go with Singletary. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Allen now on first down. But it's caught. Tompkins. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Right back to him on first down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a first and goal from very short range.
Allen now on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line. Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
They gotta go.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. His throw incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
On 2, ready?
Now it's Burrow. Open man right side is Ingram. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2. Here we go.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 36, Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And now they'll throw with Allen. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
11 empty, 11 mighty, 11.
Burrow looking to pass. He completes it to Boyd. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Now Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
Here we go.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On 1st down, Tompkins. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Let's focus in on what we got to do here. Come on, baby. Get up. Whatever it takes.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Tompkins. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The Bills are moving on.